Hello everyone, I am RTS Man, and today, back with a bit more Napoleon Total War. Right now we're fighting the battle at Caceres. This had just gotten set up when I finished the last video. And so we're not actually attacking the city right now. What we are doing is defending just outside of it. We're fighting, yes, a joint force of Jean de Dieu and Gerard Follet. Both of which... So Follet is only 4 infantry brigades. So, a threat, but not a major one. One of the good things about being on the defensive here is I can set up fortifications, which they cannot. I also have Portuguese cazadores on my side. So... Oh, I can't set up fortifications. Let's see. In light of our rather fragile position here, seems like the only thing we really can do is position the lights there. First regiment, the 1st and 2nd regiments will go inside inside the house there. Our Portuguese artillery will set up back here. Si, senor. With the 3rd Regiment of Infantry stationed behind them to give some protection against a cavalry attack. Let's leave some cavalry back here as well. It'll give us a good counterattack force if we manage to open up a gap. Oh yes, there's the there's Follet's division. Oh, but their artillery isn't actually doing anything. Okay, the lights are doing some damage to the chasseurs à cheval. Oh ho ho! And the ball artillery is doing... Yes, the Portuguese are doing their job with the artillery. Ooh, we're hitting some infantrymen as well. Uh-oh. Oh. We can target the general's staff.
Infantry reporting. Infantry reporting.
Okay, going into melee with the lights, I see. Oh shit, the Portuguese cazadores are being hit from behind. They've broken the cavalry, but they've still got the fusiliers coming at them from the front. We've got dragoons as well. Let's deal with the general's staff first.
Senor.
Charge those chasseurs. Eliminate that element of fire support. Let's send the other Portuguese cavalry to strike. Okay, we've dealt with all of their...
Sir, our general is under attack. General staff.
Oh shit, who's he under attack from? Oh fuck, the French dragoons. Oh god, we're losing a lot of the men in the house. 53%. Oh, we've lost Beresford. Are they broken?
Our men are running.
Position.
Senor.
Alright, well, this is the best chance we've got. Fighting on high ground like this.
Artillery present.
Oh, their general's staff is almost done as well. Only 4 left.
post, sir.
Alinhar, companhias! Preparar!
Come on, there's no... There we go. That's the last of the French cavalry. Although the 1st Regiment of Foot is about to break. Are these just attacking the artillery? Nope, these ones definitely are, though. Fire on them.
Alinhar! Sir!
Where are you? Okay, that's the best we've got. The house is still holding, surprisingly. Though I wouldn't count on that for long. Oh, we're doing a number with that canister shot, though. Okay, we've lost that building. And no one else is rallying. Artillery keeps firing volleys into those. And they're doing a number on them, but not good enough. One more. Just at least get one more shot in. One more canister. Yes. I mean, this is a horrible defeat. There's no way around it. And Sun did it pretty much all on his own. Follet only came in at the end for the mop-up. On the plus side, at least we did quite a bit of damage to the French in the process. Ooh!
Our men are running, sir. Si, senor.
Alright. We've definitely lost this. We might as well try to inflict as many casualties on the French as we can before we lose. We've already lost Beresford. We've lost most of our brigades. Yeah. At the moment, this is just loss mitigation. It's just they're gonna be the end of us. Yep. Alright then. That was a pretty bad defeat. Well, one good thing about the British is we've got a lot of money to spend on new troops, but we can't afford more defeats like that. We can't afford to lose officers like that. At least the casualties overall were higher on their side than ours, but they had more men to lose in the first place.
Setting up camp.
I should have left some regular foot outside of the building to Jean-Jacques Hébert. Okay, that's actually going to be a pretty easy victory actually against Hébert. Surprised he was willing to take the chance. So the third Battle of Coimbra might be a good endpoint. We'll see how this goes. I mean, at least the tooltip is somewhat helpful this time, but I think everyone understands on some level, at least on some level, if they don't know, even if they don't know why, I think they understand that high ground is beneficial. I like this. Let's see, is there better high ground? Let's station the 11th Regiment with them. Who did I put there? Okay, we'll put the howitzers there. Seems fair. Yes, let's get them in that house. It'll be a good defensive position, and the artillery should draw the enemy into a better position for the artillery to fire on them. The dragoons will keep back with Wellesley. It's not worth sending them on the aggressive, given their current strength, or lack thereof, rather. Yeah, okay, so I'll have to wait a while for the infantry from Coimbra to appear, but when they do, I'll be able to... There'll be a pretty significant force. We should... Oh, they're just outside of our artillery range. I like how the doors are opening and closing so fast it sounds like heavy gunfire. That's an 8-pounder. Huh. Interesting. So they actually have a pretty substantial artillery force, it would seem. Which means we'll have to do something with our cavalry if we want to achieve victory. Okay, we'll have to do something about the cavalry before we can actually get anything done with the armed citizenry. Because armed citizenry cannot form square. So against cavalry, they will be, I mean, really vulnerable. Our only real option is to combine is to group them all together and combine the firepower. Okay, so they've fired a bit at the house. Okay, that's actually a really weak position. Yep, case in point, that is a really bad position to be in. Yeah, we've lost a little less than a third of our light infantry already. And we haven't even made proper contact with the enemy. We'll send them through the city instead. That's a much better idea. Yeah, they're only going to keep firing on that until there's no building left. And if the building gets destroyed with men in it, you just lose every single soldier there. Learned that the hard way doing sieges. What I want to do is get them to limber up so I can send in some cavalry or something. Ideally, I want to bait out their cavalry first. Okay, they're turning all their efforts towards the armed citizenry. That's good. That's what we want. Yep, their facing is towards the armed citizenry. Thankfully, most of their force is militia, so they're not much better off than us in that regard. Or in regards to the quality of their force. Alright, that should get us a good firing position on them for our Lightfoots. Let's move in a little bit closer. We want to bait them into doing something stupid. Yes, let's move our English infantry up on the other side. I want to get them to break their position on the artillery. Oh, is this giving us what we want? Yes, it is! We can fire on the cavalry. Alright, we're engaging their artillery, the 6-pounders there. We've cut them down to only 2 guns. It's precisely what I wanted. Alright, this is it. The moment it all matters. So we've dealt with the artillery, basically. Completely dealt with the artillery. They're not a problem anymore. And now our lights are dealing with the rest of them. This is a perfect encirclement. Okay, they're charging the armed citizenry with cavalry. That's not good. Alright. We're laying into them hard. For good measure, let's see if we can get our cavalry here before the line breaks completely. Very nice, very nice. Casualties definitely could have been a lot lower than they ultimately were, but I'm going to call that a success. Alright then, with the encirclement at Coimbra completed and our navy being rebuilt, I think I'm going to end it off here. Thank you everyone for watching. I am RTS Man. I hope you enjoyed, and have a good day.